Now, the first thing I'm thinking,
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo. And we back talking sports. So y'all probably heard by now, but you know what I'm saying, breaking news. I'm guessing this happened an hour ago, 2 hours ago, but it's been breaking news. Everybody been talking about it. Ticket to Raw. I'm pretty sure Dreamers Pro gonna have a video. He got a live coming. Everybody gonna be talking about it. So Denver Nuggets have fired Mike Malone. And I'm gonna get my thoughts on it and everything. But yeah. So the Grizzlies fired their coach with a couple games to go. Nah, Steve Kerr not getting fired at all. And that ship is over with. The job that Steve Kerr is doing with this team, no, he's not. No, he's not getting fired, bro. He already signed the extension. He ain't going nowhere. But Mike Malone has been fired. The Denver Nuggets have lost 4 in a row. But they're still, I think, the 4th seed. Yeah, I believe they're the 4th seed right now. And I just think it's weird that they waited to right now to fire him when, you know what I'm saying, you could at least waited to after the season. I mean, what's the worst? You really didn't even give him a chance to y'all get to the postseason and get hot at the right time. Now you got some people rejoicing and happy and saying they was right on this and everything like that. I mean, I don't know what to think about this firing. It's just weird the timing of it, right before the playoffs, like right before the most important part of this whole journey, the playoffs, where you need cohesion. You need a really good coach. Coaching matters even more in the playoffs because you're seeing the same team possibly 6 or 7 times. It's just a weird timing. Do I think he should have been fired? No, but that's just my opinion. I don't watch the Nuggets a lot. What's up, Gideon? What's good? But I do know that they've been faltering, but they've also dealt with injuries this year too, from Jamal Murray to Aaron Gordon to Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't understand the timing of this firing, or you know what I'm saying, not giving him at least to the end of the season to see what happens. I tell you this though, Mike Malone ain't gonna have to wait to get another job. You know how many teams is gonna be calling Mike Malone? He'll be all right. Mike Malone is a championship head coach. Nuggets ain't never won jack shit. Mike Malone coached that team to a championship team. I mean, to a championship. Not a super team either. They've been losing the past few games. They've been losing, but they still the 4th seed. Their margin era is 0 now. They had about 5 games to blow and everything like that. Now it's 0, but they're still the 4th seed. So let me ask you this question then. He gets fired. What happens if they keep losing? If they lose the next 2 games? They lose the next 2 games. Then is it Mike Malone fault? Or they lose out? Is it Mike Malone fault? Come on, bro. Shit crazy, bro. It doesn't even make any sense. At least wait to the end of the season if fire him. You firing him right before a playoff series where you finna be locked in with one team, where you need to make adjustments, rotations, lineups. This shit's crazy. I definitely think they're gonna fall into the play-in now. That's just my opinion. I definitely think they're gonna fall into play-in now. That's what I'm saying. You could at least waited till the playoffs is over, bro. Instead of firing this man a couple of games before the playoffs. I wonder how Jokic feel about this. I'm just curious. I wonder how Jokic feel about this. I'm not gonna push no narrative. Oh, he got. I don't know if he got the if it was his call or if it was just an organizational thing. But I just think this is weird. This is very weird, bro. Especially after he just won y'all first championship in history. Nigga, the Nuggets, you ain't never heard. The Denver Nuggets NBA champion. No, nigga. That don't even make sense, bro. That nigga deserve a statue outside of y'all motherfucking arena. Mike Malone deserve a statue outside of that fucking arena, nigga. Just like y'all gonna give Nikola Jokic one, you need to give that nigga Mike Malone one. Y'all ain't never won no. Y'all ain't never even been to the finals, nigga. I don't think. It's an evil world we live in. What my nigga Future say. But hey, I'm gonna keep living. You go get a head coaching job easy. Easy. I think Mike Malone is a pretty good coach. Sometimes he's a little over emotional and stuff like that. Need to dial it back. Sometimes I don't think he. I think he waits too long to make adjustments. I ain't gonna lie to you. He ain't no defensive head coach. He needed some defensive assistance on his team. The Denver Nuggets defense has not been good. Even when they won the championship, it wasn't all that. But he's a good head coach though, for sure. Oh, Mike Malone with the Knicks. Mike Malone with the Knicks instantly, bro. You ain't gotta worry about your players running down and getting played 48 minutes and shit, uh playing the whole fucking game and shit. While the bench people getting 2-3 minutes. Mike Malone would be a good upgrade for y'all, I believe. Who do the Nuggets get to replace him though now? That's what I'm wondering. Who do they get to replace him? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guarantee you, y'all bench should be getting a lot more minutes. He will find some players that can do something for y'all. A great coach can get the best out of his players. You basically saying do the same thing Brad Stevens did. Go to the front office, hire another coach. I dig it. I dig it. Doing what Brad Stevens did. Don't get it twisted. I still think Tibbs is a great coach. I just think like, bro, it needs something else in there, bro. His coaching style is not for everybody. But Mike Malone is a championship winning coach, though. Man, Luka ain't going to no damn Nuggets. You think the LA finna let that nigga walk out the door? Hell no, boy. Luka is finna be a Laker till he retire. They are not finna give him up, bro. Cause if they let Luka go, it's over for the Lakers. Rebuild city, nigga. They're gonna be back in the abyss. Yeah, I feel you, Gideon. Let him go up in the front office. Let Mike Malone come in and coach. Shit, Tibbs can still have input. Shit, Tibbs is still a great basketball mind. He been in this game for a long time. He got his flaws, but Tibbs is a great coach. Tibbs can coach you to 50 wins, get into the playoffs, and damn near get into the. If the Knicks didn't get hurt last year, they would have made it to the conference finals, I believe, because I picked them to beat Indiana, but then they started getting injured, so it was a wrap. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, Mike Malone, it's the evil world we live in. You win a championship, you deal with injuries this year, you deal with, you know what I'm saying? You deal with injuries this year, you deal with guys not playing how they supposed to play. A trash bench, to be honest. But it is what it is, bruh. Hey, I can't say you wrong, Ted, because I don't know what happened behind the scenes. But everything in the dark will come to the light. We don't know if this was a front office call or Jokic call. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna blame either or. I don't know what happened. I just know this is a weird time to fire somebody right before the playoffs. A championship head coach, bro, that's brought you to help bring you to relevance. What nobody think about no damn Denver Nuggets before Jokic and Mike Malone got there? Before Jokic developed and Mike Malone got there. Remember, Jokic was there before Mike Malone got there. And y'all still wasn't really doing nothing. Y'all got to the conference finals or something like that? 5 years ago? Then you won a championship 2 years ago. You been in the playoffs. Come on, stop, bro. K don't got nothing diva about him, bro. If K was a diva, it would have already shown. Do you see what K has went through, bro? It would have already been showing if K was a diva, bro. K was used to winning. He came here and was on the worst team in the NBA. You ain't heard a peep out of K. He always been with the organization. We ain't got to worry about that with K. Trust me. Trust me. And we ain't even got K no superstar, you know what I'm saying, team. And look what he doing. And JB is an awesome coach. And they love JB, so we don't got to worry about that. Ja Morant, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I think the Grizzlies, that if you referring to that Taylor Jenkins fire, that wasn't no Ja Morant. The Grizzlies wanted the assistant coach to run his offense that he was running overseas. Ja Morant didn't like the offense, but the Grizzlies front office told them to take the ball out of Ja Morant's hands. So, but hey, this is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mike Malone fired, Taylor Jenkins fired. We don't know who next. I know who gonna be next if after the season. Yeah, but that nigga Ja is talented, but his head is not. His head ain't on straight, bro. His head not on straight. You need to get his head on straight. I'm a Ja fan, but his head not on straight. I don't think he deserved it either, but the shit is just crazy. Like, if you're going to fire him, wait till the end of the season. Y'all get knocked down the first round, okay, cool, boom, do what you got to do. But to fire him with a couple games to go because y'all been losing 4 in a row after the season, you damn near about to win 50 games, bro. Wow, you get fired after damn near winning 50 games, bro. Man, we see how they look without him. We see what happens without him. This story is just beginning. Steve Kerr, I don't know why y'all keep saying Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr is not getting fired. He just signed an extension. We went 20-4 with him going in there. The front office made that. Let me ask y'all this question. If the front office was gonna fire Steve Kerr, why did they give him an extension? They could have fired him after last year. They could have fired Steve Kerr after last year, missing the playoffs. You know why they didn't? Because they knew that team was not it. They got rid of the motherfucking players. Steve Kerr ain't going nowhere. That boy, he signed that extension. That nigga's not going nowhere. I'll say this, though. I will say this. If we go to the playoffs and get swept, oh, yeah, Steve Kerr, you on the hot seat. I ain't going to hold you. That's the only way I see Steve Kerr being on a hot seat or anything. If we go to the playoffs first round and get swept, oh, yeah, Steve Kerr, Yeah, you might be on the hot seat, buddy. I love Moses Moody. All Moses Moody needed was getting more minutes, bro. Moses Moody had the talent there already. He developed and he started getting more minutes and he started producing for us. Now he been on a slump the last maybe two or three games, but he been great for like the last 15, 20 games, bro, when he's getting more minutes. I hear you. I hear you, Gideon. But yeah, Mike Malone, that shit is crazy, bro.
Thinking of outside of conspiracy theories is who's the guy that has the juice to get this guy fired? Nikola Jokic. Now I noticed when Taylor Jenkins got fired, a lot of people said, "Oh, it has to be John Morant that got him fired because they got to make John Morant the villain." But I wonder if people are going to do the same thing with Jokic. Not saying he did do something to get him fired, but people just...
I did hear rumblings like before that Mike Malone was beefing with the front office. Let me pull something up. I think I did see an article where it said Mike Malone was beefing with the front office. Hopefully I can find it. Yep. So it says Michael Malone, this was last year in September. Michael Malone addresses alleged tension between himself front office. He said there are rumblings, blah, 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 blah. This. Me, Calvin, I think as long as we're aligned, communicating, collaborating, and also challenging each other, like Calvin and I shouldn't always agree. If we're always agreeing, we're not really accomplishing what we need to accomplish. But through those decisions and through the conversations, you come to a greater good. And this is the reality. You look across the NBA landscape, teams are letting great players walk because they don't want to approach the really dirty word of second apron. And as a coach, I have to educate myself because I put blinders on and think, how do we win the game tonight? But I have to give respect to Calvin. I have to give respect to Josh and understand that it's more than just tonight. It's a much bigger perspective on how we're going to be set up for success, and not just tonight and this season, but down the road. Yeah, so he said a bunch of nothing. He said a bunch of nothing. So this might have been just him versus the front office. Front office ain't like what he was doing. And you know what I'm saying? And Malone didn't like the decisions they was making. So this might not have been on Jokic, because this was from last year in September. The rumblings about him and the front office beefing or having tension. Do I think Jokic fans are racist? I haven't seen any racism with Jokic fans, but I wouldn't be surprised. One thing I do know is that they're a lot like LeBron fans than I realized. They more like LeBron fans than I realized. They blame everybody but Jokic. I do notice that. And I also noticed that they don't really blame the white role players. That's something that I am noticing. So I'm not saying they racist. I don't know. I haven't seen any racist Jokic fans like in my comments or on Twitter or anything like that yet. So it maybe it's just me, but I'm not gonna say that yet. If I do see it, I'll be the first one to call it out. Joker needs to be held accountable. He do. If y'all gonna blame John Morant for getting Taylor Jenkins fired, you need to blame Joker for getting Mike Malone fired. Simple as that. If that's what y'all gonna do. I don't think John Morant got Taylor Decker fired. I said Taylor Decker. Taylor Jenkins fired. From the reports I was reading, they wanted him to run the new offense. He went back to the old way. They was losing and shit, and he got fired. With this Nugget shit, this came out of nowhere. Didn't nobody this year wasn't nobody hearing, oh, Mike Malone might be fired or anything like that. This came out of nowhere. So yeah, I don't think he got him fired. I think he was beefing with the front office. And the front he didn't like moves the front office maybe made, or they didn't like what he was doing. And this gave him a reason to fire him. I don't think it was right. You're right, DBZ, Christian Brown, don't get criticism. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, that I understand where Ticking and Two Raw coming from when they say shit like that. But like I said, they've seen more than me. I haven't seen the racist Jokic fans and shit. I see a lot of black dudes who's Jokic fans for sure. Maybe I just ain't seen it yet. Yeah, so it might have been tension, and this was just something that the front office did. This might not have been Jokic. I don't think Jokic is that type of guy, personally. If you asking me personally, I don't think he that type of guy. I may come on here and clown on his fans because they make excuses and this, and that, and I don't think he the MVP. But I think Jokic is a hell of a player. Hell of a player. Legend. He's legend already. He's legendary. But I don't he took a chance on Russell Westbrook. The same dude that they trying to make fun of or illuminate all his mistakes when he make a mistake. He wanted Westbrook there. So I don't see him doing that, man. If he did, I would be shocked. It would make me look at Jokic a whole different way, bro. It will make me look at Jokic the same way I look at Kawhi when I found out Kawhi was a diva. Because I didn't think Kawhi was a diva until we started hearing shit and then hearing from his teammates and hearing little shit. And I was like, he a quiet diva. Okay. We know LeBron is a diva. We know Luka is a diva. All-time players, great players, but they divas. Oh yeah, I know Jokic ain't no diva. If Jokic was a diva, he would have been, you know what I'm saying, going up to the front office or saying shit or doing shit. You know, that would have been happened. You don't hear shit from Jokic unless he getting interviewed after the game or they actually trying to say something to him. I seen him in a few commercials too. But yeah, I don't think Jokic is a diva. Just like I tell people, Curry ain't no diva. Steph Curry ain't no damn diva. The front office know what Steph Curry needs. They don't get it all the time, but they know what he needs. This year, you seen what happened. They knew what Steph Curry needed, and they went and got it. That's what happens when your play shows them. Like, Steph Curry don't play around. He'll tell them, like, hey, he'll go to the press conference, we're not winning the championship with this team. That's indirectly saying to the front office, hey, we need to shake things up. We don't hear nothing after that. They go make a trade, boom, you see what happens. You don't hear Curry downing his teammates or shitting on his teammates or doing any of that, bro. But yeah, this is crazy, man. Mike Malone fired Denver Nuggets right before the playoffs. Like, share, subscribe, hit that joint button. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace.